Consultant here, and I'm back with my Gran Turismo Sport video, and this is my first reasonable online race. Now the reason I say that it's the first reasonable race because this is the first online race in which I did not end up in a disaster. And yeah, that's right. I mean, I've been trying the competitive races for the past couple of weeks, even more, and so far all the races that I've played, all of them ended in a disaster, and this is the first one in which I did not at least crash. So it turns out that if you don't crash, you actually manage to finish in a decent position. Oh well, that is something. And as of right now, I'm running the qualifying track, qualifying lap, and this was the fastest lap I was able to procure, and my average lap time after this was around 1:35, and this lap was around 1 minute and 34 seconds, which was the fastest one I have done so far. Even though I can say that I could have done better in this one as well, but then again, these mistakes these are some of the mistakes which I did not made in my rest of the laps, but they had other mistakes. So far this was the best one that I have run yet. So in the ninth lap for this session, I made it, and I can say that I've been practicing this track for now almost 4 to 5 days, and after that I was able to do this. Even now it's not the best one, I could do better, and I'll keep trying and see what else we can do until this race goes away. So this track, Autodromo de Intergalos, I was able to finish it in 1 minute 34 seconds and .234, and now I'm going for the race for Group 3. The car I'm using, which I believe everyone, all the top ones were using this, is Supra, and let's see what we can do. So for this race, my heart was pumping really fast because I've been practicing on this track for quite some time, and now was the time to see what I can do. So just waiting for the race to start and really hoping to not mess this chance up, because I'm kind of, you can say, quite frustrated by myself that I'm not doing so good in this game yet. So it's about to start, and there goes nothing. There we go. So my main goal in this is just to not crash. I mean, and in this circuit, I would say the most important corner can do better here, then you'll do better in the rest of the race as well. And just at the start, this guy right behind me, some Spaniard, his goal apparently was just to push me off the track, and I was really scared not to do that. It was really hard to keep in line, but I managed to do it, and we'll keep going. Still on the 7th place where we started, and at this moment I was just trying not to crash in the guy in front of me, the French guy, and by doing so I went off the track and was awarded a penalty. Now this was the last thing which I wanted here, because I'm already struggling so much to gain some positions, and doing better in a race and then a penalty, well, that's not a good start of the game. But then again, all hope is not lost yet. There's still almost 4.5 laps to go. It's just the start of the race. Let's see if we can do any better. Like this guy, the Stig, he just went off the track and gave us away. By the way, in this race, surprisingly, I did not make any gain in the position in a normal manner. I mean, I gained positions only when the car in front of me crashed. Well, the crashes were in my favor, I'd say, but the positions gained are the positions gained. So that's the end of the first lap, and I'm really glad I did not crash in the first one. That was actually okay. Now 4 more laps to go, and still focusing to get the first corner really good, because this is the most difficult one, as it's right after a very long straight, and it's a very high-speed corner as well. So moving on, and then serving the penalty of 0.5 seconds, and now again trying really hard to catch up, with the guy in front of me, the French guy, another French guy, and trying to keeping lines. At this moment I was so much focused on not crashing that I was not taking any risks at all. I was just focusing to be in track as much as I can. No penalties, no crash. That is the main goal here. Gaining positions and going for moves, or that will come sometime later. Well, by the way, I was not really quick enough to get close enough to someone to even make a move, if I'm being honest. But then again, this is still the best race I've had so far. And up to the last corner. Okay, the most tricky part for me in this track are the two hairpins at the middle of the track where we will get. But then again, this is also one of the trickiest parts. The first corner. I mean, I don't know what to even call it. It's a chicane maybe. And then braking, trying to steer while braking, but I've not mastered that yet. A little bit off the track, but yes, not a penalty. Good for us. So someone in front of us, maybe it's the French guy, he has a penalty and maybe we'll gain some, and hoping to do so. He is, as of right now, almost 3 seconds far, and I have to watch for the stick as well, the Finnish guy right behind me, as he is gaining. So I have to defend. I mean, that's the best I can do. And at this moment I was just wondering when the next crash will come, when the French guy in front of me will crash, so I can gain another place. And this is where it happened. Well, not the French guy, but the Italian guy in front of him crashed, and we gained another position here. Now I'm in 4th. Okay. My heart is really pumping real fast, and I'm really nervous at this moment. I've never been to this position before, so I just want to finish at least in this position, if not gain anymore. So going steady, taking minimum risks, and just going on, just hoping that there is no carnage for me in this race anymore. As a matter of fact, there was just one where at the very beginning of the race, the guy behind me was about to push me, and what just happened? The stick actually pushed me out of the track. Thankfully not a penalty. I was sitting duck when he was in my slipstream in the last long straight. I'm really not happy at this moment, and I'm trying real hard to gain on him, and I did gain as well a bit, but then again it was no use. I mean, at the same time I was not willing to take any risks, anything which would finish me in a position gained, and to finish in one piece, at least to finish the race. That was the first priority, and then the next priority was to get back the 4th place. So trying my best not to make any mistakes and do the lap as fast as I can. But then again, in this lap we went a little off the track, so not the best of the timing that we're gonna have for this one, but still trying our really best to not be more mess ups here. Now, not a very good sportsmanship from Stig, the Finnish guy, but still we're going. I mean, I'm not happy about it, but I'm not giving up either. So we're still going in the hope that I might gain on him. Actually, we have gained a couple of tenths of seconds, but let's see. So there we are in the corner. We're in the last lap. We're pushed off the track and still not giving up. Okay, going. Well, not the best of the turns there, because I could have done it faster, and which resulted in a slower exit from the second corner as well. But in the straight, and now brakes and turn again, not a very fast exit. I mean, I took the apex quite late, and Not doing very good in this lap either. Anyway, doing very good in this lap either. Anyways, so at this moment I'm once again hoping for another crash. Well, the crashes have worked for me so far, and up for the last hairpin. So just 2 more corners to go, and there we go, the hairpin. At this moment all hope is lost. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna gain any more positions here, and well, I'm so glad I'll be finishing at 5th. And to my surprise, when all hope was lost, I had totally said to myself that okay, 5th is not bad enough either. Something very unexpected happened. The stick just slowed down and let me pass. Well, thank you, sir. It was a really good race. I ended up in the 4th with just 1 penalty, and that means I gained 3 positions. Wow, well, not that bad. I'll try to have more races on this track and see if I can do any better. And with this, we come to the end of this video. Thank you everyone for joining and watching this video. Please do leave me your feedback in the comments. Until then, bye bye.